Your body is not broken, but it may have stopped responding the way you expect. You eat less, you try to stay active, you make better choices, and still fat loss doesn't happen. Or it slows down so much that it feels like nothing is working anymore. This is one of the most common frustrations people face, especially after their 30s. And the reason is not just about effort. It's about how your body is functioning underneath those efforts. Fat loss is not simply about burning calories. It depends on how your body manages energy, hormones, and metabolic processes. When these systems are not aligned, your body becomes less willing to use stored fat as fuel. Instead, it holds on to it. One of the first things to understand is metabolic adaptation. When you consistently eat less or follow restrictive patterns, your body adjusts. It reduces energy expenditure to conserve resources. This means you burn fewer calories throughout the day, even if your habits haven't changed much. Over time, this makes fat loss slower and more difficult. Another key factor is insulin. Insulin controls how your body stores and uses energy. When your body becomes less sensitive to insulin, it has a harder time accessing stored fat. Instead of using fat for energy, your body relies more on circulating glucose. And when that system is inefficient, fat remains stored. This is often linked to long-term eating patterns, low activity levels, and poor sleep. Hormones also play a central role. Cortisol, for example, increases during stress. When cortisol stays elevated for long periods, your body shifts into a protective mode. It prioritizes storing energy rather than burning it. This is especially noticeable around the abdominal area. At the same time, other hormones that support fat burning may become less effective. Metabolism is not just about speed, it's about flexibility. Your body should be able to switch between using carbohydrates and fat as energy sources. This ability is called metabolic flexibility. When flexibility is reduced, your body becomes stuck relying on one source, often carbohydrates. And this makes fat burning less efficient. Muscle mass is another important factor. Muscle tissue requires energy to maintain. The more muscle you have, the more energy your body uses, even at rest. As you age, muscle naturally decreases unless you actively maintain it. With less muscle, your overall energy use drops. And this creates an environment where fat is more likely to be stored. Sleep is often underestimated. Poor sleep affects multiple systems at once. It reduces insulin sensitivity, increases hunger hormones, and raises cortisol levels. All of these changes make it harder for your body to enter a fat-burning state. Even if your diet and exercise stay the same, poor sleep can shift the outcome. There's also the role of daily movement. Not just workouts, but everything else. Walking, standing, small physical activities throughout the day. When energy levels are low, people tend to move less without realizing it. This reduces total energy expenditure and reinforces fat storage. Another factor is how your body responds to repeated patterns. If you follow the same routine for a long time, your body becomes efficient at it. While efficiency sounds positive, it also means fewer calories are used to perform the same tasks. This can contribute to plateaus. All of these elements combine into one pattern. Your body becomes more efficient at conserving energy and less efficient at using stored fat. That's why the usual advice, eat less, move more, can stop working over time. Because the system itself has changed. The mistake many people make is trying to push harder. More restriction, more exercise, more effort. But this often reinforces the problem. It increases stress, reduces recovery, and pushes the body further into conservation mode. The solution is not to force fat loss. It's to create the conditions where fat burning becomes possible again. This starts with supporting metabolic function. Balanced meals help regulate blood sugar and insulin response. Including protein supports muscle maintenance and satiety. Healthy fats and fiber slow digestion and provide steady energy. Improving sleep helps reset hormonal balance. Even small improvements in sleep quality can have a noticeable effect on energy and metabolism. Managing stress reduces cortisol levels. This doesn't require major changes. Simple adjustments in daily routine, pacing, and recovery can make a difference. Maintaining or rebuilding muscle is also essential. This doesn't mean intense training. Basic resistance exercises, done consistently, can help preserve muscle and support metabolism. Increasing daily movement outside of workouts helps restore overall energy use. Small actions, walking more, standing, staying active, add up over time. There's also growing attention on how certain natural compounds may support metabolic flexibility and thermogenesis. These processes are involved in how your body converts stored energy into usable fuel. When supported, your body may become more efficient at accessing fat stores. This is not a replacement for foundational habits, but it can support the internal environment needed for fat burning. The key insight is this: your body doesn't stop burning fat randomly. It adapts to the conditions you create. If those conditions signal stress, scarcity, or imbalance, your body responds by conserving energy. But if those conditions support balance and efficiency, your body becomes more willing to use stored fat. This shifts the focus from forcing results to understanding the system, from doing more to doing what works with your body. And once that shift happens, progress becomes more consistent. Not immediate, but predictable. So if you feel like your body won't burn fat anymore, it doesn't mean you've reached a limit. It may mean your body is responding exactly as it's designed to, based on the signals it's receiving. Change the signals and you change the response. If this helped you understand the process more clearly, subscribe to the channel for more simple and practical explanations about how your body works. And if you want to go deeper, there's a useful resource in the description that outlines ways to support fat burning and improve metabolic balance step by step. It's a practical next step if you're ready to move beyond trial and error and start working with your body instead of against it.